Hi there, thanks for checking out my video from your Know Your Benefit series where I answer your VA loan questions. I'm Jason Skinrood, VA loan specialist and United States Air Force veteran. In this video, I'm going to debunk several VA loan myths. Now the first one is whether or not you can just use your VA home loan benefit one time. I've heard a lot of fellow service members talk about saving their VA home loan benefit till after they get out to purchase a home. The VA actually allows you to use your VA home loan benefit an unlimited number of times as long as you restore your entitlement each time you pay off your VA home loan. So don't believe that you can only use your VA home loan because one time, because you can technically use it an unlimited number of times. The next one is that you're only allowed to have one VA home loan at a time. I've had borrowers who have had as many as 3 VA loans at one time, and the way that they were able to do that is because the loan amounts on their VA home loans did not exceed the amount of VA entitlement that they had in their county. So their loan amounts were quite small, and even when you combined all of those 3 loans together, it did not exceed the VA county loan limit where they live. So you can have more than one VA home loan at a time as long as you have enough entitlement available. The next one is that it takes longer to close a VA home loan than other types of loans. This myth has really just been perpetuated by other real estate professionals, and even today, there are some financial institutions and lenders that specialize in helping veterans get VA loans tell people that it takes up to 45 days. Most of my clients, only in rare circumstances are we unable to close a loan in 30 days or less, but most of my clients, I always tell them, go ahead and write your purchase contracts for 30 days or less because I'm able to close a VA home loan in the same amount of time as you would any other type of financing. So. The next myth is that you have to be on active duty or separated from the military to use your VA home loan. A 2018 study by the National Association of Realtors showed that 7 out of 10 active duty service members use their VA home loan to purchase a home, and only 5 out of 10 veterans actually use their VA home loan benefit to purchase a home. So it doesn't matter whether you're on active duty or separated from the military, you can use your VA home loan benefit anytime as long as you meet those service requirements set forth by the VA. The next myth is that the VA is the one who loans the money on a VA home loan. The VA actually doesn't lend any money in a VA home loan transaction. The VA is the one who has set the guidelines and provides a guarantee to banks and mortgage lenders for VA home loans. And so it's actually banks and lenders that lend the money on a VA home loan, not the VA. The next one is who pays the closing costs on a VA loan. A lot of veterans believe that the seller is always responsible for paying your closing costs on a VA loan, but just like in a conventional, an FHA, USDA, any other of the loan programs available, you as the buyer or the owner, if you're refinancing, you are responsible for paying all of your own closing costs. One of the things I do give tips to my clients is on how they can strategize when purchasing a home, being able to negotiate with the seller to help pay for at least a part of or maybe even all of their closing costs. So just know that you are ultimately responsible for your closing costs whether or not you are using a VA home loan. The next one and final one here is as a disabled veteran, a lot of times they believe that they don't have closing costs, and the benefit of receiving disability from the VA with a VA loan is that you actually have the VA funding fee waived. It doesn't get rid of any of the closing costs. So by having the VA funding fee waived, it does and can potentially save you tens of thousands of dollars, especially on a subsequent use. But ultimately, you still are responsible, whether you are a disabled veteran, for your closing costs. But you just don't have to pay that fee. So if you have other myths that you want debunked, be sure to drop them in the comments below. Check out other videos from my Know Your Benefit series, and thank you for watching.